guys, you got some more from KZOR. It's Kazi from Cape Town. Alright, listen, today we are going to have a look at this. Okay, now this is the Fuchai Sigelei 213 Squonker. And it came in Squonk in a squonking kit. So I will review this guy as part of the whole kit, which is actually came, so that when you go out and go and buy it and actually use everything inside the kit, just buy yourself a separate bottle of juice and you're good to go. Because you get the mod, you're going to get an atomizer inside, you're going to get cotton, you're going to get coils. So I'm going to use all those things as if I am a customer which wants to start squonking and I buy this whole kit. I've been using this guy for a week now, just to get exactly a feel and get its positives and its negatives and find out whether it's a good idea to actually go and purchase it. Now, I will definitely say that this is not a 10 out of 10 mod or a 5-star mod like most websites tell you, but it is a very nice mod. They do advertise this as a 150 watt mod. Forget that. Okay, buy it as if you're buying a single battery 75 watt device, and you're going to be extremely happy. All right, then it will not disappoint you in that power range. Okay, but definitely not anything above 100 watts. Forget about it, because this guy can only take a single 18650 or a 2700 or a 21700 battery, but you will never get that amount of power out of this guy. I've got the Morph RDA on here. Very, very nice RDA for the price point. It's a plus, guys. This guy has got very good flavor, and I mean, it's very affordable, but I think it looks very, very nice on that. Okay, ooh, you will see there's even a color screen. Okay, so what I'm vaping today is a bit of lychee ice cream for a change. If you guys want the recipes for what I am vaping, just ask me. Okay, I will post that at the bottom over there. But this guy's been steeping for about 3 weeks, and it is nom nom. You can even see the color. It is very, very nice. This you will not get with the kit. You're getting another atomizer with it, and that we will have a look at. Cool beans. Right, so there's the box which you're going to get over there. Typical of information. You got your little data verification or your serial verification over there. You got some information at the bottom, well, over there, about the contents of this package. You've got some warnings and disclaimers on that side, but yeah, nothing fancy. And you've got your variety of colors in which it's going to come. Right, so when you open it up, you're going to have this little baggie which is there, which I will just show you just now, because we will be using the contents of the little baggie. You've got this little card, this warranty card over there. We've got some cotton, Sigelei security code. We're not interested in that. We've got a little manual, but the workings of this guy is very, very simple. And then you've got this little quality control guy. Heaven knows what this means these days. You have got a USB cable inside of there. Not the most attractive, but it does its job. It's just one of those normal plastic coated USB cables. And then you've got this little extra inch extension over here, which we will talk about just now. That's going to be, it is a metal, okay. And then we have got our RDA. There we've got it. Okay, bottom feeding pin already included over there, but there's the RDA. I would have preferred a baggie which actually just opens up, where I can just replace the components, put them back after I've actually used them, and just seal it up again. But this bag you actually have to tear open, and I don't like that. Right, so the other two little coils which have been included. It looks like a 8 wrap at a 2.5 diameter. Right, also included are these 4 Allen key grub screws, and you get an Allen key. Right, so if you look at this RDA, very, very simple. It's almost as if a round and a square RDA made love and then produced this guy, square-like RDA. Huge wide bore drip tip, which is proprietary, which means you have to use it, so you can't use 810s or 510s, and there's no adapters included. You'll see some nice patterns over there, but that's just ornamental. Serves no function at all. The one at the bottom, however, it's a different story. If you actually remove that over there, you will see there's an edge, and that edge slides over in that spot. So there's only one way in which you're going to be able to place this top cap on your building deck, and that's if those two little notches fit over there. It's almost like an enzyme and it's substrate. It's only one way in which it's going to fit. Another thing which I've noticed, which other reviews, which I couldn't find in reviews mention, was that Okay, you'll see there's a little cut in there. This little base part can actually turn slightly, okay, and while that part turns. So you will see there's only a specific angle where your deck can actually turn, and you will see it fits that exactly. The whole point of that is when you place this atomizer on top of your mod, so that you've got that amount of play, so that you can actually just get your air holes opposite your coils at the perfect angle. Okay, here we've got a very simple velocity style deck, two posts, and you've got your squonk pin over there. There you will actually see small little holes on the side of your squonk pin where the juice is going to come out. So it's not going to come out the top of your squonk pin, it's actually going to come out the sides of your squonk pin. Alright, so I just cleaned it out. There's a small little droplets here and there, but I mean, you can see it's very, very clean. Nothing at the bottom, okay, no engravings, etc. You have got your gold plated 510 pin. Okay, I've seen deeper threadings, but that's not too bad. You will notice that you've got these huge airflow holes. Those airflow holes cannot be adjusted. Your tolerances is very nice. I actually like this. Those double O-rings there. When you remove this guy at the bottom over there, also as well, double O-rings at the bottom over there. So yeah, tolerance is very, very nice. I'm actually impressed by this atomizer which I've actually included. It's not too bad. Basic, but it's actually very well rounded off. This guy is made of zinc aluminium alloy, and then obviously your stainless steel deck at the bottom. The finish looks very, very good. Okay, so if we look at this mod, very, very nice, clean looking mod there. Okay, screen obviously, but a fingerprints as you can see going on. But yeah, it's very, very shiny. I think it's very nice looking. Okay, if you compare it with the old SIG 213, there's quite a few different things which you will see. It's number one, the screen is a lot wider though. Nice new color screen which has been added. Squonker has actually got a larger button, but same design. Micro USB charging port is exactly the same spot. The door at the bottom opens the same way, and it actually opens very, very easily. Very easy. Okay, small little play on the hinges, but that's to be expected. If we open this up, you will see there's a nice sleeve included. Now if you will use a 2700 or 21700, you will not need the sleeve. You're just going to put it in there with your positive point going down. There you'll see a little negative sign, and negative up, positive down. But if you're like me that are using 18650s, you just use that sleeve and pop this guy inside that little sleeve and close up. Easy as pie. Okay, you've got a nice little Squonk bottle over there, soft silicone bottle, and very easy to access. You just pull off this little guy. Okay, bit of play on that. Could have made this slightly better. Maybe the magnet's a bit stronger. Pins on either side and two little holes on that side, just to additionally secure this guy in. I think would have helped a lot. Alright, but otherwise it sits though. It's not going to come off. It sits over there. Capacity is a bit small though. It's a 5 milliliter bottle, but you've got a neck which you can hold, where you can actually just turn when you're going to fill. Don't fill it all the way to the top, because you've actually got this tube area which is also still going to displace some of the liquid. All you do now is just place it back. As easy as pie. Very, very simple. So you will also see this guy which has actually been included. Now I was wondering what the hell is the function of this specific guy. Now all I can think of, maybe there's two reasons. Number one is you maybe belong to a religious sect where squonking is prohibited, and you are walking around while squonking and you've got this guy on. You quickly remove this guy and then you replace it with this guy. So you say, no, I'm not squonking. Be able to use this for a pellet gun practice target. So when you're outside having a nice squonk, you can put this guy down and actually shoot with your air rifle. Shoot this guy down. Might be, but otherwise than that, not sure what the purpose of this guy is. Heaven alone knows, because you actually do need to squonk, okay, to be able to use this. And having this guy on concealing your squonk bottle makes 0 sense otherwise. Adjustable 510 pin on the inside, but as you can see, everything sits very nice and flush. There's no gaps on this thing, so it's actually been put together very nicely. It's just, as I said, this little wiggly guy which you have over there. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, system off. 1 2 3 4 5. System on. Fuchai. Okay, 1 2 3 is going to take you in the menu, And then you've got your titanium, you have got your nickel, you've got your various stainless steel options, 304, 316, 317. Okay, but yeah, I'm a power guy. I am interested in power, so that is what I will be selecting. If you hold those two guys down, then you can go and set your resistance. Alright, I'm not into that. If you look at the wattage up and down, it goes very quickly. The longer you keep it in, the quicker it goes. Runs all the way from 10 watts to a very nice pipe dream 150 watts, which you will never be able to really achieve power wise. Alright, so yeah, as I said in the beginning, put your mind that this guy is going to deliver between 60 and 80 watts efficiently. Otherwise, above that, no, not really. As you can see over there, when I put my atomizer on, it actually sits a bit skew. And you take this off, you'll actually see that your air holes is going to hit your coils at an angle now. You do not want that. So yeah, you've got that little play area to get it nicely centered so it actually looks good. Check the position of the air holes, bottom half of the coils. So I think the positioning is cool. That's the position I like it. Closer to the air holes and hitting at the bottom half of the coils. If you look over there, you'll see there's actually nice cotton surrounding that squonk pin. And if you give it a squonky, very nice. Okay, it's got a nice deep juice well as well, so you can give it a good squonk before it actually goes over the walls. Very nice. Okay, you can see very deep juice well. Sucks back beautifully. Okay, initially when you press the button, the ramp up time is not that great, but as soon as the coils have actually heated up, it's not that bad. Okay, press now. Let's give it a go, guys. It's not bad. Vaping at 50 watts at the moment. As I said, it's coming in at 0.3 ohms. Now that the coils are settled, they're actually burnt in. Let's push it up to 75 watts. Air wide open because you got no choice. It's a lot of clouds, boys. Kinemalimbus. Let's push it up to 120. Red. Ooh. Okay. Let's give it a squonk. Make sure it's not dry. You don't want to get it dry at 120. It's a lot of clouds. It's a lot of clouds. For beginner vapors, you're going to enjoy the clouds. Okay, let's go 150 watts. Boom shakala. Let's do it with the 18650 battery. Pipe dream wattage. Every time it kicks you back to that. Every time which I vaped. Okay, at 120, kick me back to 76 watts. That's why I said, don't get your mind set on a 100 watt plus device and think you're going to get that from this. No, it's definitely not. So yeah, as I said, I bought this guy. I'm a 50 watt vapor, and I knew single battery mod is going to give me that, and hence I purchased it. So yeah, if you want to make it a con that they lied, you're welcome to do that. I know enough about vaping to know that by looking at a device and seeing how much batteries it can actually take, and its resistant range, whether it will be able to put out that kind of power. But I knew this beforehand, so I'm not really going to give it a con in that specific aspect. I like the look of this. This atomizer, which actually comes with it, is a very decent atomizer for a kit. Very nice. Most often you guys know that the kits which I buy, those atomizers suck. That Zebra, remember that Zebra Squonker? Bad. Kit Atti's the Therion with the Delirium. Delirium, not very good. But this guy actually is not bad. I mean, I expected more airflow from this. It's actually decent. I would have preferred slightly less, but that's to my vaping style. Okay, but it is included in the kit. And as I said, you can see now, if I put this on, there it is, perfectly on. It can't go any further. But you'll see it's a bit misaligned. But let's quickly see what it does to the airflow. You still get very good vapor, and you get very decent flavor. Not the best, but very decent. As I said, I'm vaping Avicii ice cream. I know what it tastes like, and this guy does deliver me exactly that flavor, just not as intense as what my other atomizers actually do. So yeah, I would just prefer to line it the correct way, like that, and then paste. Yeah, it's by far the best, and it still picks up the atomizer, flavor increases. Guys, I would definitely go for this. The two problems, I've got two big problems with this. I would just like to have this guy on the outside have two little pins which go into two holes on that side to actually prevent it from just going around there. With the sleeve and the 18650 battery, the rattling is not that bad. Okay, it's there, but it's because of this loose thing. If I have to hold that and I do that, it's much less. So that tells you that this guy actually contributes a lot to the rattle which you're actually experiencing. The other con which I have, you will see as soon as you press the button, you've got power drainage. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that. So yeah, when I normally vape my 0.15 ohms at 50 watts, with this guy, the battery doesn't last as long as what that same battery would last in some of my other Squonkers, like this RSQ or the SVA. Using my Rio, the battery, single battery, lasts me longer than in this guy. But I enjoy the feel of this. I really like the look of that. So that hour less of vaping which I get from the battery, because it drains, funnily enough, it drains quicker in that in this mod than it does in others. I don't mind that. Okay, would have been great if they actually supplied an adapter or allowed you to actually use 810 or 510 tips. But as I said, I'm not planning to use this guy. What I've got on is my Morph, and my Morph I can use adapters and I can use 810 tips, so I'm happy with that. Another thing which is interesting, as soon as I put in another atomizer, it immediately gives me the correct ohmage. You can see the previous one was 1.33, and that guy, you can see 0.16 ohm. And as I said, that is where I actually enjoy my vape. Very, very nice. Okay, better flavor than this guy. But this guy, as I said, for a starter kit, if you walk into a shop and you want to go into squonking, I would recommend this kit without hesitating. Alright, even if it's just for the bloody looks of this thing. But yeah, you've got your micro USB. The finish in this thing looks very good. It feels good in the hand. So will I be using this again? Yes. Yes, I will use it at home. I will use it on my desktop. I will use it testing juices. But I have got better Squonkers which I will take with me with better battery life. But yes, if you're starting out for the price point, for that which you're going to get, sure, go ahead. But it functions. This is KZOR, over and out. Cheers.